Wow, the jab didn't work against him. Oh, come on. He gave me a chance to parry. Oh, wow. I am missing a lot of cross cuts, I guess. It's a bit laggy here, so. Wait, I would have died after that, right? Good block. Okay, come back. Come back time, guys. What?
Final round. Fight.
Hadouken! 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 Shoryuken!
Wow. Instead of getting the Tatsu, I got a back jump for some reason. Nihongo Gamer, right? That's his name, right? On YouTube, where he talks how he doesn't like the word content creator because it doesn't offer really anything what you're actually doing, right? I really disagree with the premise of that video, by the way. In case you're watching right now, Nihongo Gamer, let's talk about that, because I think the word is actually fine. But I understand why people are not happy with this, because if you legitimately made this your job, then you kind of struggle. You kind of struggle because you have to deal with people who think you're unemployed and you're playing video games all day. Because it's genuinely an excuse for a lot of people who don't have a job to pretend like they're somehow content creators and they're doing this as a job, even though they have no viewers and they couldn't possibly do this as a living. And like, there's nothing wrong with doing that, by the way. If you have no viewers, that's totally fine. It's just that when you give up actual job opportunities because you feel like you're destined to play video games as a job, but in reality, like, you just, you know, like, you have to be realistic about this. And I think a lot of people dream about this as a job, but have no idea what it actually means, what kind of work you have to put in there to make it work. So smart about certain options. It's unbelievable. Wow. You see that? That was a no counter hit combo. That was only possible because it was a meaty crouching medium punch. Imagine I lose the win streak off of this shit. Like, this is actually kind of interesting because, like, I think if I'm losing this win streak again because of Seth,
Useless. Useless.
Oh wow, he gave up the match on this. Ooh.
Get lost. Useless. Useless. Mad crazy.
Okay, at least he dies quickly, right? At least we got that.
Get lost.
Did he just die? Oh, he actually died off of that. I like Nihongo Gamer's video, but I think the term content creator just has bad association with it because it's been overused by people who want validation on social media. No, exactly, it's overused. And here's the thing: when you say you're a content creator, then what it leaves open is whether this is something you do as a job or as a hobby. And most other like job titles don't have this problem. When you write really any job, when you put a job description on there, nobody is going to ask you, oh, do you do that as a hobby or is that your job? Generally, when you're a software engineer, you don't put that anywhere without you actually, well, having that as your job, right? Very rarely is not gonna be correct. Now let me focus here though, I don't want to lose, and then we'll talk a little bit about that video. Wow. I think the let's as I said, let's talk about it in a second, okay? Okay, we got him. 8 wins. I find it incredible. Like, how patient was I with that fireball, and I still got jumped in on.
Round 2.
Unbelievable.
Fight.
I could have lost there easily.
Final round. Fight.
Okay, that was a nice way to recover though. The reason why I don't like the word influencer is, unlike content creator, it doesn't actually show what you're doing, like at all. And I think content creator does a good job at providing the exact amount of context, or it's precise enough to be usable. And I think that's why the word even made it to the mainstream essentially, right? It became popular to use because it's a good description. People picked it up. The problem with the term influencer is that it fails to describe what you're doing. All it says is, oh, this guy somehow has a big channel or a big thing that he's doing, and because of that, he has ad agencies be interested. That's so stupidly vague that anyone is actually an influencer that is big in any space to do ads for another company, right? Like, influencer has negative connotation. I agree, it does have that, but it's not why people don't like it. It's because people don't like the term, not because it has this. The reason why people don't like the term is because it fails to describe what you're doing. It's a term that is useful to explain a part of your income, but it doesn't actually provide any context whatsoever of what you're doing. Imagine you have like a really popular, I don't know, blog or something, right? Or you run a website, and people ask you, what do you actually do? Or imagine I'm like, no, it's actually even simpler than that. Imagine someone asks me, what do I do? And instead of saying I'm a Twitch streamer, I say, Twitch pays money to ad agencies, so, and I make money based on that. Like, isn't that like the most useless terminology that anyone can ever pick when, wow, that was phenomenal. That's how he gave up. I think the term influencer, for the most part, came from the like hot chicks on Instagram, right? Because all they do is post photos of them being hot, and people follow them because of that, right? And then sometimes they'll have a sponsored post because they have that many followers, right? That's how it can work, right? I think that's how it started. My problem is even those girls, they don't, like, what do they do? What do they do? They're not just doing sponsored posts. They have some kind of reason. There's a reason why people follow them, right? And in terms of, well, on Instagram, it's because guys want to see hot chicks, right? But even that, even though that's simple, that's how you become an influencer, right? By having a lot of people following you. Or any people following. They are technically content creators, yes. Because they're creating a type of content that attracts an audience, that's why. Great Tatsu that I got right there. Yeah, this Yuri is crazy, absolutely. Unbelievable. Like I almost died there, and he got like the craziest combo to work ever. 12 wins. Successful influencers wouldn't be looking for other jobs anyways. I think we're discussing multiple points at the same time. The question is it reasonable to call a content creator an influencer for the most part? And the answer to me is no. It's not reasonable. It's a bad term because it doesn't actually describe what you're doing at all. It describes how a very like a minority of people make money. And not even the main, like potentially the main chunk of the money, true, but not for everyone. Oh man, that was a weird one. 13 wins. Uh-oh. Win streak is gonna die here, guys. 13 wins. It's time to let go. Okay. The word influencer isn't reserved for bikini models. That'll be equally stupid. Okay, 14 wins. Yo, the rich man himself. How's it going, my man? I have no idea how that worked. I can never believe the grab range. Like, how did he grab me there?
Fight.
Useless. Hadouken. I see it. I see it. Die 1,000.
I was so far away.
Hadouken. Useless. Get lost! Can't be. I see it. I see it.
That was stressful. When I did the crouching medium kick, I did a V trigger, by the way. I didn't get the V trigger activate for some reason.
You win.
50 wins though. Anyways though, like I think we should be. I should be playing until I lose the win streak before we do that. That was good. This is gonna be difficult with the lag, damn.
Round 2. Fight. Final round. Fight.
Ah, that was a fireball. Ah, man, I'm so frustrated because I lost. I got a solar plexus that I actually got to whiff punish because I didn't get my fireball input because of the rollback. God damn it. I'm actually upset about that. The medium punch that he did to stuff the solar plexus would have He would have lost that against the fireball. That was lag. That was a prime example of lag. Getting a solar plexus because half of your fireball input didn't go through because of the resync. That's just frustrating. Oh my god, the rollback. Not getting my cross cuts. This is so stupid. See that? He did a medium punch, got clipped by the fireball right there. That would have worked earlier as well. Did you just see that? Like, after that DP, half of the frames of the game were missing. I should just accept the fact that sometimes it's just gonna be like that.
Final round.
I'm tilting because it was such an unnecessary loss. Like, I didn't lose it. I'm surprised. That was really good. He didn't tech there.